everybody and welcome to my channel. So today we're doing Christmassy Q&A. So you've been asking about it on my Instagram, so I did a poll and you guys asked me some questions. So today we're going to respond to some of them. I wrote them down on my phone and we're going to answer some of them. I'm going to jump into questions straight away so you can get to know me a little bit better. Let's do it! Alright guys, first question is, how long have you been living in London? So if you don't know me, my name is Sandra, I'm calling from Poland and I moved to London around 4 years ago. I'm safe to say that that was one of the best decisions I've ever made. The next question is, how long have you been with Stevie? So we started going out in February 2018, so next February is going to be 2 years already. Time flies again. So yes, it's wonderful. Best 2 years of my life so far. Yeah. The next question is, what do you do in London? So basically I'm doing 3 things. So I'm working as a self-employed person. First thing that I'm doing is being a fitness instructor / personal trainer. So I'm teaching classes at the gym. The second thing that I'm doing is giving English language lessons. So I'm having my Polish clients and I'm giving them English language lessons. The third thing is content creation. So I'm working with various brands on Instagram, creating some content, creating some YouTube videos sometimes, or pictures or anything like this. So yes, I'm very happy with everything what I'm doing and I wouldn't change it for anything else in the world. Straight after this, I've seen the other question from Mark, which is, you said you're a personal trainer, so how many hours more or less do you do on a weekly basis? So at the gym I'm usually being for around 15 hours a week, plus I've got 5 to 10 hours a week of my English lessons. Additionally, everything on the side I am doing basically a content creation. So overall I'm working 25 hours a week only, and basically the rest is just, you know, sitting by my laptop and doing things. So yes, 25 hours a week, that's my job, and I'm really happy with that because that's what I've chosen for now, because it gives me a lot of time to create my business, which is coming. I don't want to mention anything more about it, and yes, and just gives me a lot of time for content creation and creating everything. So yes. Another question, how long have you been into fitness? I have been into fitness around 4 years. I have started being into fitness just before I moved to London. So I already started in my city in Poland, going to the gym. I started working out at home. So yeah, so it started at home with some workouts from YouTube, and then it just progressed to the gym. So it's been around 3 or 4 years right now, and yeah. Time flies. Another question is, are you and Stevie gonna get married? Well, I don't know. I don't think this is the question for me. I hope so. I don't know. We'll see. We're just taking it to years, but yes, I think he's the only one. So shh, hopefully. Another question. You mentioned in your caption before you are starting your own business. What business are you starting? I can't say too much about it. I mentioned in my Instagram caption before that I'm working on something. I'm working on something which is going to be released around 2020, so I can't say the exact date and month, but I'm working on something and it's going to be a product. So so that's what I can say for now. So I'm being extremely excited about it because it's going to be my own very first little business. I'm very happy, so I'm really looking forward to sharing more about it very soon. How tall are you? I am very short. I'm actually 159 centimeters. Yes, I'm very little. I'm always one of those people who are always looking up. So yes, I'm very short. Not very, but I'm just short. Yeah, but you know, it's fine. Another question. I know you're traveling a lot, so what is your dream destination? Oh, that's a very good question. My dream destination since always, it has been United States of America. I've got a kind of to-do list on my laptop and I'm trying to like update it every few months. I'm doing it since around I was like 12 or 13, so it's been like nearly 10 years right now. So the first and very first thing on this list is going to USA, and it's been my dream since always, since I was a little kid, and I really hope it's going to come true one day. I don't want to go there just for the vacation. My biggest dream is to go there for work. So I want to go there, for example, to have some kind of photo shoot. I want to go there to shoot a video, to work with somebody. So that's my biggest dream. So I promised myself that one day I'm going to go there, and the biggest dream and goal of mine is going to be accomplished by doing the work in this country. So yeah, so I'm hoping that it's going to happen one day. I don't want to go there just for travel, because it's the biggest dream in my whole entire life. So that's what I hope is going to happen. So we'll see. The next question is, what is the best advice for motivation? I have been struggling with motivation recently a lot for the past year, especially regarding fitness. I have really left the gym. Basically, I just haven't been attending too often. It was due to the fact that I'm working at the gym, as I told you, as a personal trainer, as a fitness instructor, and I'm spending there whole day sometimes. So sometimes at the end of the day, it's very hard to force yourself to go and train yourself. So that's why I realized I'm just going to leave it for now and just focus on different things, and I'm not gonna waste time for just going to the gym and being demotivated that I can't even finish the workout, because I just don't have any motivation to do that. So yes, so it's a really tricky thing. So I would say that I would just wait and focus on different things. Just do not be too harsh on yourself and try to focus on different things, because that's how you're going to get more productive, and whatever is going to come is going to come. Another really nice question is, what are advantages and disadvantages of living in London? So that's actually a really good question. I haven't really thought about it before, but I'm going to start with advantages. So the good things about London is that it's really busy, and there are so many opportunities. So you can do anything you want in this city. Whatever you're going to dream about, you have a lot of opportunities to do that. So I think that's why I came here, because you have so many opportunities for development. So I think that's the best thing. The other and the worst thing in London, the weather. I think it's like very depressing. At the beginning when I came here, I was thinking, oh, it's actually quite alright, it's whatever, it's not too cold, but it's not about the coldness. I would say that the worst thing that is here is being gloomy all the time. It's all the time gloomy. So the clouds are here all the time. Hardly ever you can see any sun, which is being quite depressing when you're living here for a longer time. So yes, the weather definitely is something to think about when you're moving here. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm really happy, so I wouldn't change it for anything else for now. The next question, where did you and Stevie excuse me, meet? So me and Stevie met at the gym. I was working at a different gym at the time 2 years ago, and he was a member there, so we kind of knew each other for around a year already. But we just you know, hi, what's up, I'm great, how are you, that kind of stuff. But at some point we just kind of was like, I don't know, something happened, and we kind of went out for a coffee. We kind of started noticing each other, and then it started in February. So yes, it was amazing, and since then we are just together, and I'm very happy. Another question is, what camera and lenses do you use? Your pictures are always so professional. Thank you so much. So I'm using Canon 200D, which I'm filming on right now. The lighting is quite shit because it's winter and it's getting very dark quickly. So yes, it's Canon 200D, and the lenses that I'm using, this is just very basic lens right now because I need to be a bit far there. So this is the Canon 18 to 55 milliliters. I'm just reading from the lens right now, and usually I am shooting all of those professional pictures because they look like this when you are shooting with 85 milliliter lens with the aperture 1.4, which is amazing. It's a little bit of an investment, but it's definitely worth it if you want to bring your quality up a little bit. So yes, recommend it. Do you think Stevie is the love of your life? What question questions. Yes, I actually think that Stevie is the love of my life. Definitely. Honestly, I haven't met anybody like him before. We literally feel like we are soulmates. I'm not even joking. We literally read each other's minds. We're just exactly the same, but in a different way. So we are just complementing each other so perfectly. And I honestly have never met anybody like this before. He is the person that I've always wanted to meet, and I actually was doubting before that anybody like him exists, because I had so many things on my, on my tick off list. So I had the best advice for you guys, that you need to wait for your love to come, because it's gonna honestly happen unexpectedly. So just trust the process and don't settle for less, don't settle for anybody, just wait for your perfect person, and it's definitely going to come. Another question is, why have you decided to move to London? I've decided to move to London for two reasons. Actually, yeah, two reasons basically. One was going to university. At the beginning I didn't go. I got in, but I didn't go because I just didn't feel it, to be honest. I was really into fitness. I started being very into fitness, so I've decided to leave uni for now and focus on my personal training course and developing my career. I had so many things in my head. I had the plan for me already, and I knew that I don't need uni for achieving it. So that's why I've decided to do not go. But it's been some time, and now when I've gone through a lot of different jobs, a lot of different experience, I already know what I want to do, which is definitely studying media and digital media, which is something what I'm going to study next year in London at university. So I'm extremely happy about that. So I'm starting university next year in September. So that is the main reason why I came to London, because there's so many opportunities and I want to study here and I want to grow here. So yes, we'll see what's gonna happen. What software are you using to edit your videos? Your editing is amazing. Thank you so much. I am using Final Cut Pro, and I think that's the best software to edit at. You can only use it on Mac, but if you are not editing on Mac, I would definitely recommend Adobe Premiere Pro. This is something what I started using, but I find it so difficult and long to use, so I would definitely recommend you going into something quicker, because with editing you need something very quick, because otherwise it's gonna take ages, and it's taken ages anyway. So yes, Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere Pro are the best softwares to edit, definitely. The next question, are you smoking? No, I'm not smoking. I have never been smoking, even a little bit, nothing. Maybe I tried when I was, I don't know, 15, but I haven't been smoking ever, and I'm never going to. I hate the smoke from the cigarette. So yes, Stevie isn't smoking as well, so yes, no, not smokers, no. Do you like pineapple pizza? What a question is that? But no, I actually don't like. I mean, I don't mind, but I would never order it myself. Stevie is always ordering pineapple pizza. I completely don't understand how you can have fruit on pizza. I just don't get it. For me, it's always pepperoni, and that's the best one. Another one, how many times a week do you work out? I'm working out nowadays, because I told you I'm getting back on it, around 3 or 4 times a week. I'm trying to get back into it, so my workouts are more intense. I'm focusing more on compound movements, and yes, trying to be more intense on my workouts. So yes, 3 or 4 times a week. Another question, what is your diet like? Are you counting your macros on a daily basis? Nowadays I'm definitely not counting my macros. My diet is extremely flexible. I'm always telling you guys to really enjoy food, work out intensively, but definitely enjoy food and enjoy everything what's around you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally eating anything I want, but in a moderate amount. Yes, and just have enough of this, so just the amount is the most important. Another question is, are you going to have kids with Stevie? No. What? Yes, maybe one day, I don't know, maybe, who knows, I don't know, I'm only 23, maybe in 10 years. Maybe, we'll see. Alright guys, let's do the one and last question for now, which is going to be, how can you afford traveling so much? I want to travel, but I have no money. Well, that's always the issue, isn't it? With traveling, it's just basically so expensive. I would definitely say to get the cheapest flight, and I'm not gonna say to book in advance, because to be honest, I'm never doing that. We're just always booking like 1 month before, which is not good because it's usually more expensive. But what I would say, just to have something cheap like Airbnb instead of hotel, because that's what we're usually doing, depends where we're going. So book something a little bit cheaper like Airbnb, and just get the flight in Europe, for example. There's so many places you can visit around Europe, and they're not too expensive, especially depends on what airline you're choosing. With Ryanair, you're going to go very, very, very cheap. So yeah, so just try to get cheap airline, cheap accommodation, and just try to save when you're there. So just try to buy food in supermarkets instead of eating out all the time. So that's what we're doing, and that's how we're saving a lot of money because of that. So yes guys, I think that's it. That's enough of questions. I hope you got all the way until the end. If you did, thank you so much, and I love you so much. I'm going to see you in the next video. So far, if you liked it, make sure you're going to give it a thumbs up, especially if you've made it all the way until the end. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video. Kisses, bye!